So you are all welcome to my channel for today. I want to show you guys how to create a grading system with Excel or Google Sheets. Here I have the format of the grading system in Nigeria, West Africa Examination Council or SSC. So you see the marks and the grade and the remarks. Okay, so let's start by opening our Google Sheets app. Okay, the Sheets app, which is this. All right. I will click on this plus sign here. New spreadsheet. This is our new spreadsheet. Now let's start to fill in the the marks, the grade. Okay, let's just pick waec grade and remarks. Okay, marks. Okay, let's subject. Marks, grade, remark. All right, we are to use what is called the if function. If, that is, if something, then something. If this, then that. Else, that. Okay, now to do this, here now is for the subject, then the mark. These two, we are not adding any value because it is just a template. So that whenever they are filling it, this column and this column will have to be updating themselves. All right, let's start with this column. Under C2 equal to. Now remember, the grade and the remark, the grade depends on the marks. The remark depends on the grade. Now, since the grade depends on the marks, then we need to say if the score is between, all right, let's start from the lowest, 39 and below is say F9. So if the score is 39 and below, then the grade should be F9. That is, if B2, because B2 is where we are to start since we are under C2. If B2 is less than, all right, this is less than, or equal to, because 39 and below, so less than or equal to 39, we type F9. That means if B2, any value in B2 is less than or equal to 39, C2, remember we are typing under C2, so C2 will be F9. Good, yes, F9, because this blank cell is assumed 0. All right, it's assumed 0. But right now, we don't want that. We want any blank cell to display blank until you type a value. All right? So what you will do is, after this if, you open a bracket. If B2 is equal to empty cell, two single string is empty. All right? If B2 is empty, then this will happen. Sorry. Then you will print empty. Now watch. After this, if B2 is empty, comma, so this first one is for the logical expression, this one on top. Then after the comma, then something will happen under C. That is this empty. Okay? If it is empty like this, if B2 is empty, you print out empty. Otherwise, if B2 is less than or equal to 39, then you print F9. All right, so you can now close the bracket. You see now that it's empty. Okay, so if you type 0, F9, 0 is not empty. In fact, 0 is bigger than half of the numbers in the world. 0 is bigger than -1. So we are not calling 0 empty. But if it is empty, here will be empty. If here is 39, it's also F9. If here is 40, it's no longer F9, it's false. Because we did not create any formula that will display numbers above 39. All right, let's continue. Okay, let's ignore this and leave it like this. 30, 30, F9, good. Okay, now let's continue. We want to see the range. The next one is from 44 to 4, that means 40 to 44 is E8. Let's add it here. After the first one, then you add a comma, if again. This is called the nested if statement. Now, if, because you have two values, this one is 39 and below. Now we're having 40 to 44. Inclusively, 40 is there, 44 is there. If it occurs like that, E8, okay? Now, since we have two values inside the range, then we use the AND statement. If, open bracket, and, open bracket, meaning that between 40 and 44, if B2 is less than or equal to 40, comma, B2 is greater than equal to 40. That means you start from 44, and you end in 44. Close the AND. Take note, you have closed the AND. This if bracket has opened, you have not closed it. And we don't want to close it until we are done with the entire statement. Comma. If these two, then what will happen is what? E8. In quotes, E8. Next, if 45 to 49, D7. If B2, if, alright, and B2 is less than or equal to 45, comma, B2 is, okay, I'm so sorry for this. Let's come back. Please, let's come back to this. Here should be greater than or equal to, not less than. That means if it is greater than or equal to 40 and less than or equal to 44, that is the range. So I'm sorry for that error. Okay, let's continue. If and B2 is greater than or equal to 45, B2 is less than or equal to 49. Okay, close the and. Then you bring out D7. Next, if and what? Okay, 50 to 54 is C6. If and B2 is greater than is greater than or equal to 50, B2 is less than or equal to 54. Alright, you close the and, comma, then you print out C6. Okay. Next, if and B2, okay, what is next? See, okay, 59, 55 to 59, B2 is greater than or equal to 55, and B2 is less than or equal to 59. Alright, close the and, comma, C5. Close it, comma, next, 60 to 64. If and B2 is is greater than or equal to 60. Okay, please let me check again. Okay, 60 to 64, comma, B2 is less than or equal to 64. Okay, close the and, print out C4, right? C4, comma. Then 65 to 69 is B3. If and B2 is greater than 65, comma, sorry, greater than or equal to 65, comma, B2 is less than or equal to 69. Okay, you close this one, comma, B3, B3, right? B3, okay, yes, B3 next. If and, okay, B2 is greater than or equal to 70, comma, B2 is less than or equal to, is equal to 74. So we print out B2, okay, comma, okay, sorry, 70 to 79, not 74. 79. Okay, next. If and B2 is greater than or equal to 80 and B2 is less than or equal to 100, you print out A1. Now, otherwise we are done with, oh, so sorry, A1. Otherwise, okay, right now we are done with the whole syntaxes, the whole statement, so to say. Now we end it with invalid input. That means if the input is not among those range, if the input is not among the range, so you print out invalid input. So let's end the bracket. So we continue to type a closing bracket until we no longer see this if logical expression here. Close, 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 close. Type enter. Okay, right now we are having error. What could be the cause of the error? Let's trace. I realize that the brackets are too much, so we need to reduce one. Okay, good. Now if you type 50, then you're having C6, 80, A1, 59, oh sorry, 59, C5. Okay, now as I told you, the remark depends on the grade. Now, like as we've seen here, from A1 to F9, from excellent to fail, respectively. Okay, you will do the same thing that we did here. If C2 is equal to F9, then we type what? Fail, comma, if C2 is equal to E8, then we display E8 is pass, D7 is pass. Okay. Okay, we can group it as and. Okay, sorry. Or if C2 is equal to E8 or C2 is equal to D7, then we print out. Okay, let's close the or. Then we print out pass, which is okay, pass. Next, if C2, okay, the next one is, okay, credit, C4 to C6. If or if or C4, sorry, C2 is equal to C4, C2 equals C5, 5, C2 equals C6. Okay, you close the OR, then display credit, comma, if C2 equals, okay, the next one is good. Okay, B3 good, B2 very good, A1 excellent. If C2 equals B3, then is good. Next, if C2 which is the grade, equals B2 in string. Remember, this is called string. So if it prints out B2, okay, then we say very good. If C2, if C2 if C2 is equal to A1, then we print out excellent. Excellent. Okay. Otherwise, we print out invalid score. Invalid score. Okay. So we can now start closing the brackets. Okay, invalid score. So you close, 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 close. End. Alright, this is how we end this video. 90, excellent. A1, 100, okay, 101, let's see. Invalid input, invalid score. 69. Okay, so you can drag the formula down. Drag the formula down. Autofill. You see, so this side is assumed 0 because there's nothing here. That's why it prints out F9. And if you drag it down the same and autofill, fail because of F9. Now, if here is mathematics, math, English, the score is 73, is B2, and B2 is very good. So you can continue filling this yourself, and thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned and receive more tutorial on how to make some things down.